Numerology numbers compatibility is the practice of analyzing the compatibility between two numbers and individuals based on their birth dates or names, which are reduced to a single digit number using various numerological calculations we have discussed earlier. In this discussion, we are referring to Chaldean numerology calculation methods, where we refer the numbers and letters between 1 and 8. We do not consider any letters associated with number 9. Incompatible numbers may indicate challenges or conflicts. Hence, referring to numerology numbers compatibility tables or chart is one of the most important guidance within numerology analysis. Numerology compatibility provides insight into the dynamics of a relationship and can be used to guide individuals in choosing partners or understanding the strengths and weaknesses of their current relationship. Thank you for joining this short lesson on numerology compatibility. This is one of the important topic within numerology study, which provides a valuable insights for compatibility analysis between two person and between numbers. In numerology, numbers compatibility is the practice of analyzing the compatibility between two numbers or individuals based on their numerical values. Every number holds a specific vibration and energy, helps to determine individuals' personality traits, tendencies, and life path. How can you quickly refer this chart and come to a basic analysis of a relationship for an individual, either personality or destiny number? Refer this compatibility chart, easier to read. We have numbers, their friends, who they are neutral to, and where they are not compatible. So called, you can refer as enemy numbers. Okay, friends number, neutral or enemy. Numbers, friends, neutral and enemy numbers. So let's see. So number 1, friends to number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 9. So number 1 is compatible with number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9. They are neutral, means there is no much challenges or there is no too much of bonding. It's neutral, so called neutral. Number 1 itself, 6 and 7. But incompatible, means so called, you can say, enemy relationship with number 8. Number 2 is friends with number 1, number 2, number 3, 5 and 7. Neutral relationship with number 4 and 9, whereas they are incompatible with number 6 and 8. Number 3 is compatible with number 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. They are neutral with number 4, 7 and 8. They are incompatible with number 4 and 6 sometime. So if you see 3 and 4, based on the situation, they could be neutral or they could be enemy. Number 4 is friends with number 1, 5, 6 and 7. They are neutral with number 2, 3, 4 and 8. But they are incompatible with 2 and 9. You again see either they are neutral or they are inimical based on the situation or some other more deeper analysis. Number 5 is a balanced number, as you know. It belongs to Mercury. This number does not have any enemy. Number 5. Number 5 has friends 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 and 8. A neutral relationship with 3, 7 and 9. Number 5 do not have any enemy. So hence we always get the blessings of number 5 so that we get balance throughout every aspect of life. Number 6. Number 6 is good friend or compatible with number 4, 5, 6 itself and 8. They are neutral with 1, 2, 3, 6 and 7. Whereas based on the situation 2 and 9 could be their enemy. Likewise number 7 do not have any enemy. They are friends with number 4, number 5, number 6 and 8. Neutral with number 1, 2, 3, 7 and 9. Number 8. Number 8 friends are 5, 6, 7. They are neutral with 2, 3, 4, 8 and 9. And they are anemic with 1 and 9. However, number 8 could be inimical with number 4 based on the situation and further analysis as well. Number 9. Number 9 has friends 1, 3, 5 and 7. They are neutral to 2 and 9. They are incompatible. Number 9 is incompatible with 4, 6, 8 and 9. Let's look at the detailed comparison chart. Number 1's compatibility. So number 1 is Sun and we know the position is King. So number 1 is Sun, position is the King. Hence it could be neutral with another king but might not be friend always. That's the detailed analysis that you can understand here, right? Number 1 and number 2. So number 1 is Sun, number 2 is Moon. Moon is the Queen. So they are definitely friends. So King and Queen, that is the reason we call it they are friends. I hope this chart gives you more detailed understanding of why in the previous chart we refer friends, neutral, enemy as an example, right? Now again number 1 and number 3. What is number 3? It's a teacher. So number 1 will have a good relationship with the teacher or who is the guidance provider, right? Who has knowledge. So King will always be having a good relationship with someone who is knowledgeable. Number 1 and number 4. What is number 4? A shadow planet, a mystical person. So it depends. Sometimes number 1 could be good with a mystical person for a situation, but it might not be good. Could be a neutral. So now you understand the relationship of number 1 and number 4. Number 1 and number 5. So if we call the number 5 as the prince or princess, so definitely number 1 and number 5 is the friend, right? So it's very easy to understand. Number 1 and number 6. What is number 6? Is like so-called demon's teacher. He is also a teacher, but there he is teaching someone which is not very favorable. but he is a teacher, right? So the number 1 will go neutral with number 6. Do you think that a king would always need to go and relax and enjoy, as an example? No. So he will stay neutral, right? Number 1 and number 7. It's also a shadow planet, number 7, but it is more of mystical, which is inner peace. Okay, it is also a shadow, but it is more nothing to do with the materialistic. Number 4 is materialistic world, whereas number 7 is the inner world. So number 1 would keep a neutral relationship, not always be very self-centered, or a king will not always be busy with himself, knowing him and all, right? So that's what he is neutral, right? Number 1 and number 7. Number 1 and number 8, Saturn, judge. So what will happen? Do you think a king will always be around with a judge? No. Number 1 and number 9, what the best relationship ever, right? Because number 1 is been protected with commander-in-chief. So Mars, 1 and 9 is the best friend. Likewise, number 2 is compatibility. Number 2 is the moon. So queen and king is the friend. Queen and queen is definitely, they will have a good relationship. Queen and teacher will also have a good relationship. Queen and Rahu will stay neutral, depends on the situation. Queen and prince or princess is definitely the friend. Queen and demon's teacher is not definitely going to be good. Queen and judge, they are enemy. Queen and commander-in-chief, they are neutral. Number 3, Jupiter, which is the teacher. Teacher and king, friend. Teacher and queen, friend. Teacher and teacher, friend. Teacher and shadow, it can be neutral or enemy. Teacher and prince, princess, friend. Teacher and demon's teacher, enemy. Teacher and shadow is neutral. Teacher and judge is neutral. Teacher and commander-in-chief, friend. Number 4. So number 4 is the shadow planet. Mystical. Someone who is mystical with number 4 and 1. King is friend. Depends again, based on the situation. Number 2 and number 4 is like queen and shadow is neutral or enemy. Shadow and teacher is natural. Shadow planet number 4, Rahu and another shadow planet. It depends based on the situation. They could be neutral, they can be enemy. Number 4 is Rahu or shadow person. Number 5 is Mercury, so they are friend. Number 4, Rahu, so-called shadow person. Venus, 6 and demon's teacher, so-called, they are friend. Number 4, Rahu. Number 7, Ketu or shadow person, they are also friend. Number 4, Rahu or shadow person with Saturn, so-called judge, they could be neutral, they could be neutral or enemy, because as you can understand, the relationship here is with contrast. Number 4, Rahu, shadow. Number 9, commander in chief, they are enemy. Number 5, compatibility, detailed compatibility. Number 5, Mercury, prince or princess with number 1, sun, king, they are friend. Number 5, prince or princess with number 2, moon, queen, so-called, is also friend. Number 5, Mercury, prince or princess with number 3, Jupiter or teacher, natural or neutral. Number 5, Mercury, prince or princess with number 3, Jupiter, teacher, they are neutral. Number 5, Mercury, prince or princess with number 4, Rahu or shadow person, they are also friend. Number 5, Mercury, prince or princess with number 5, Mercury, prince or princess, they are also friend. Number 5 Mercury, prince or princess with number 6 Venus, demon's teacher, they are also friend. Number 5 Mercury, prince or princess with number 7 Ketu, shadow person, is also, they are neutral. Number 5 Mercury, prince or princess with number 8 Saturn or judge, they are also friend. Number 5 Mercury, prince or princess with number 9 Mars, commander in chief, they are neutral. Number 6 compatibility. Number 6 Venus, devil's teacher with number 1 Sun, king, they are neutral. Number 6 Venus, devil's teacher with number 2 Moon, queen, they are neutral or enemy. Number 6 Venus, devil's teacher with 3 Jupiter, so-called teacher, they are neutral or enemy. With number 4 Rahu, shadow person, they could be friend. Number 5 Mercury, prince or princess, is also friend. Number 6 Venus with number 6, they are also friend. Number 6 with number 7, they are friend. So-called devil's teacher with judge, they could be friend or enemy. Number 9 Mars, commander in chief, they could be enemy. Number 7's compatibility, detailed analysis. Number 7 is the Ketu, shadow person with number 1 Sun, the king, neutral. Number 7 Ketu, shadow person with number 2 Moon or queen, neutral. Number 7 with number 3, neutral. Number 7 with number 4, they are friend. Number 7 with number 5 Mercury, the so-called prince or princess, friend. Number 7 Ketu with number 6 Venus, demon's friends, they are also friend. Number 7 Ketu, shadow planet. Number 7 with so-called number 7 and number 7, neutral. Number 7 and number 8, friends. Number 7 and number 9, they could be neutral. The number 8 is the Lord of Judgment. So now, I hope you can understand number 8 is little different because as we discussed in the planets quality, number 8 belongs to Saturn. Saturn would always judge you based on your karma. So, what do you think would be the relationship with other numbers? Let us see in this chart. Number 8 and number 1, they might not be friend. They would be mostly opposing to each other. 8 and number 1 is enemy. Very rare they would become friend. Probably they could be neutral at some time. Number 8, number 2, neutral, might not be enemy because with number 2 there is no common ground as king also performs the judgment. So hence number 8 and number 2 would be neutral. Likewise, number 8 and number 3 will also be neutral. Number 8, number 4, it could be neutral or enemy. Number 8 and number 5 would be friend. Number 8, number 6 would be also friend or neutral at some time. Number 8 and number 7 would be friend or neutral, but they are not enemy. Number 8 and number 8, very interesting. Could be neutral, could be enemy, but it could be also friend at times. So remember, single 8 in the chart might not appear to be good, whereas 8-8 as a pair is good for bringing more money. So 8 in pair is always good for bringing more wealth and money. Number 8 and number 9 would not be friend. Either they could be neutral or enemy. So this is about number 8's compatibility with other numbers. Number 9, Mars with number 1, King, definitely they would always be friend. Number 9, Mars with number 2, Moon, Queen, they are neutral. Number 9 and number 3, they are also neutral. Number 9 and number 4, they are enemy. Number 9 and number 5, they are friends. Number 9 and number 6, they are neutral or enemy, depends based on the some situation. Number 9, Mars, Commander-in-Chief, and number 7, Ketu, Shadow Person, they are friend. Number 9, Mars, Commander-in-Chief, and number 8, Saturn, Judge, they are definitely enemy. Number 9 and number 9 also, they are enemy or neutral based on some situations. There are a few things we would say. While a person's numerology chart contains many numbers, the life path number or the destiny number is the most important. It is the most important number in numerology compatibility because it exposes how we think, act and react, emotions and interactions with others as well. A compatibility between the day of birth, life path or destiny number and name numerology balances and strengthens an individual's aura, produces energy and resonates with the greater purpose in life. This is how you would be able to bring in or perform advancement of prosperity, success and wealth and keep the individual with good health in nature's harmony. Thank you so much for listening to today's short lesson about numbers compatibility. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would request you to do so.